Jesus calls us into relationship with Him. Join hundreds of young people at the St. John Summer Conference and respond to His call. Set the world on fire through this intense retreat weekend. Don't wait till June 2nd through the 5th. Dive in with Father Nathan Cromley of the community of St. John as he tackles questions we face as young people in society. Now here's the host of the St. John Summer Conference podcast, Father Nathan Cromley.
Hi, my name is Father Nathan. I'm a member of the community of St. John, and I want to offer you an opportunity to discover the church and the mystery of the life that's in the church, and that opportunity is the St. John Summer Conference. We're going to be running from June 2nd to June 5th in Peoria, Illinois, and I really hope that you can come. You can bring your friends, especially your friends who don't believe. You know, so many times we have friends, they stop praying, stop going to church, and you've never said anything to them because maybe you yourself are a little bit embarrassed about your faith. Well, first of all, if you're embarrassed about your faith, it's okay. Come to the St. John Summer Conference and learn how awesome it can be. And why not reach out to those who no longer are going to church and bring them with you? To help us prepare, I want to dive into a subject that's absolutely central to what we're trying to do at this conference because it's central to our life. And that is the question and the theme of love. Now, Ice-T, the famous rapper, he said, quote, "Passion makes the world go round. Love just makes it a little safer place." Passion makes the world go round. Love just makes it a little safer place. That's a great quote for you from Ice-T in all of his depth of wisdom. Well, let's think about that. Does passion make the world go round? What is passion? What difference do you make between passion and love? Is there any? For a lot of people in our culture today, there's absolutely none. Such that if you no longer have the feeling of love, you no longer have love. And you would say that if I no longer feel the love for you, if I can no longer, as the song says, feel the love tonight, well, then I'm not in love. I've fallen out of love. What does that mean? Well, if the passion makes the world go round, then the world will constantly be spinning, and you could say at a faster and faster pace. Because the problem with passion is that it's always moving. Passion, by its definition, is the part of us, is linked to the part of us that can change. Passions flow. They come in, they come out. And the thrill of a passion is precisely that it has taken a normal state and excited it to a state that's more, well, intense. You can have a moment of intense focus thanks to a passion. The problem with the passion is that it's only a moment. Passions will always fade. They will always go down, which means you got a choice in life. You can either choose to go beyond the passions, meaning take the passions for what they're worth, sure, but finalize them by something deeper than the passions that we call love, true love, or you can just simply try to exacerbate your passions and find the more intense, until you eventually try to find the most intense, which you'll never find, by the way. That's the whole problem. Because as soon as you have the most intense, it's gone. And then you got to try to find it again. And that means, well, you'll just be running around. You know, that's how Dante described the first circle of hell. It's a scene with those who have no true purpose in life, and they're simply running behind a guy who has a big banner. And his banner is like he's the head of the line, and everyone else is following behind the banner, and they're running nowhere, just over hills, down the valleys, and they'll run for all eternity, going in circles. And if anyone stops running, bees and hornets come up behind them and sting them so as to goad them on, because their hell is not having any other purpose than the thrill of the moment. And I'd just like to challenge Mr. Ice-T. If passion makes the world go round and love just makes it a little safer place, well, then your world's going to constantly be spinning. I like to say that our heart yearns for something more than a spinning world. We yearn for a world with purpose. And I think we yearn for a life with purpose. Who amongst us wants to say, I want to spend the rest of my life running around. I want to spend the rest of my life looking and searching and spinning for something to constantly satisfy me. If I do, I'll go from relationship to relationship to relationship, constantly looking for me, looking for someone to love me, someone to appreciate me. And of course we want to be loved and appreciated. That's no problem. But you will be loved and appreciated the most when you begin to love and appreciate someone else. And that means when you actually find the stability of life to be able to say, I live for you, right? So yes, I'm so glad that you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. But even if you take my sunshine away, I will give myself to you, because my center doesn't need to be fed by passion. My center comes from love that has been given to me by God. A love that is found in my heart that never fails. The love of God poured in my heart that I now pour out in a life of service to you. I'd like to go deeper with you, so stay tuned for the next podcast. But in the meantime, go ahead and already visit our website, stjohnsummerconference.com, where you'll find registration papers. We'll see you in June.
Thank you for listening to the St. John Summer Conference podcast with Father Nathan Cromley. While you're on our site, www.stjohnsummerconference.com, don't forget to check out our other exciting offerings as we prepare for the St. John Summer Conference.